Hello everybody, Salty Walty is back. I have a match again in the G3. This was requested by Jeff. He just likes me using the G3 it seems, so I ended up... This one was actually before he made the request, so I've been sitting on this one just after I posted the one like 2 weeks ago. And I got another one. He made the request say, painted up real pretty. And I had to ask him, what do you mean by that? And he's like, oh, nothing, just go ahead and go use it. So, today's going to be a twofer. So, as I said the other day, the G3 is a 450 cost raid, goes all the way to 650. It is heavily kind of sleeped on. It's a really, really good raid that doesn't need to go unga bunga to do good. You can actually sit back and just pepper folk with its ranged weapons, and it does that especially well. And it is generally after just using it for the past couple of weeks, it's starting to become a very very favorite raid of mine, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. So yeah, like holy fuck, this thing can do some gross damage. And everybody just is so oh wow, I forgot to cut my I cut the living fuck out of my hands yesterday. There's a sharp edge on my door, on my computer, my car door, and I need to file that bitch down because I cut my hand real good on it. Big old gash on my hand. So yeah, that's I forgot it was there. And I'm kind of sweaty a little bit because it's a little hot in my apartment right now. We turned the AC off last night, and I just turned it back on. So, I wanted that kill, dickhead. But yeah. So I got some sweat in that hand. But yeah, Unicorn looking pretty fucking spicy. Let's go check out the buffs because there were some buffs, or quite a few buffs this week. So. The first to get a buff was the Double Zeta Gundam. Speed has been increased from 105 to 110. Upper levels have also been increased at the same time. Thruster is increased from 65 to 75. And Maneuver, which I can't remember which one is that. I think that's how fast you boost. Yeah, it has been increased from 60 to 65. And Forced Injector has been increased to level 2. The level 2 Beam Saber for it has been increased from 2,835 to exactly 3K. The rear missile launcher's power for level 2 has been increased from 262 to 300. And the double back cannons have their level 2 power increased from 1,400 to 1,550. Weapon change time has shortened, and weapon stiffness time has been shortened. So really good buffs there. Moon Gundam has been buffed. Unit HP is increased from 2,500 to 21,500. Unit skill special leg buffer level 1 has been increased to level 2. Butterfly Edge reload has been shortened from 18 seconds to 12 seconds. Weapon change time is shortened, and reticle aim is enhanced. So I'm assuming it follows your reticle a lot more easily now. Cycle Plates lock-on time has been shortened, and Defend has its overheat time shortened from 25 seconds to 20 seconds. The Gelgoog type Vish Donahue, which I'm extremely happy this thing has got a buff, because it's one of my favorite Gelgoogs, and it's finally getting some love. Unit HP has been increased from 14,000 to 15,000. Or 1,500, or 15, yeah, you understand, I'm just brain dead, I just woke up like an hour ago. Upper levels have also been increased at the same time. Lower, Beam Nagata has lower attack supplement increased. Armed Grenade Launcher reload is shortened from 15 seconds to 13 seconds. Level 2 power increased from 400 to 450. And upper level has also increased at the same time. Armed Gatling Gun level 2 power has been increased from 115 to 125. And upper levels have been increased at the same time. Good shit. Gabthy The level 3 ballistic armor has been increased from 34 to 39. Beam armor has been increased from 34 to 39. And ranged... wait, which one is this one? Ranged... Oh, its ranged damage has been increased from 43 to 50. The single Vulcan range increased from 150 to 180. Stagger accumulation value has also been increased. Mega particle cannons. The range distance is increased from 300 to 350 meters, and level 2 power has been increased from 945 to 1100, and upper level has also been increased. So good, nice little changes. Keyblade Mark II has gotten some love, which I'm really worried about. Thrusters have been increased from 70 to 75. Unit skill anti-blast stabilizer level 1 has been given. The level 1 has its maneuver armor level 2 increased to level 3 unit. The level 2 unit thruster output increase level 2 has been given, and the level 2 skill or the level unit has been given. Assault boosters level 1 has been increased to level 2. And the level 2 has also gotten its special shoulder buffer level 3 increased to level 4. The surround funnels has its stagger accumulation value increased, and level 6 pursuit stagger accumulation level has been increased. The DJ Shar Custom, its beam rifle has its cooldown time is shortened from 1 second to 0.8 seconds. Reload has been shortened from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. The Naginata has its consecutive attack supplement increased. And its Sternfaust cooldown time has been shortened to 8 seconds to 5 seconds. Reload is shortened from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. That's a good buff. The modified Rick DJ has its melee attack supplement increased from 39 to 44. Upper level is also increased at the same time. It's been given Shield Break Mastery level 1. Unit skill Shield, special back buffer level 2 has been increased to level 3. Level 2's unit skill Maneuver Armor level 2 has been increased to level 3. And the level 2 Beam Sabers have been increased from 2,835 to 2,950. Some good buffs. So I'm gonna wait before continuing to read the list because this match is almost over. And I'll continue with part 2. But yeah, we're just dicking around. There's no point of pushing. It would be really stupid to push. So we got 8 seconds left in the match. Me and the Dullahan 2, we're just dicking around, having a little dick around. Oh fuck! I wasn't even paying attention to the Gundam. He just fucking down swung the D2. That was kind of funny. But yeah, let's see. Final score is top individual score is me, and 84,762 damage. Not too shabby. Did I go 6-2 or 6-3 in this match? I can't remember. 7-2. That's not too shabby. Let's switch vids, and we'll be back. Alright, part 2 of the video. So, another G3 match. We're in 550 cost, actually. So, yippee. And I still do work. Let's continue with the buffs. So, the Dagdoll ended up getting a buff. The unit HP is increased from 22,000 to 23,000. High speed movement has been increased from 200 to 210. And special left armor equipment buffer has been increased to level 3. So that's a big buff, actually. The Abdominal diffused mega particle cannon has its overheat shortened from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. That's not bad. The funnel's pincer has its overheat shortened from 18 seconds to 12 seconds. And unit skill Saikamu amplifier heating rate has been when activated is reduced. Dagleer's overheat is shortened from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. So a lot of good buffs for the Dagdoll. The Zeta HML, the power has been increased on the Hyper Mega Launcher from 3,000 to 3,200, and the heating rate is reduced to from 95% to 90%. Now that doesn't sound like a lot, but like that's a lot for a weapon that can casually do a shit ton of damage, even uncharged. That's a lot of damage. And the armed grenade launcher's reload has been the reload for the grenade launcher has been reduced from 15 seconds to 12 seconds, and the Zeta Gundam's beam rifle its reload has been reduced from 15 seconds to 12 seconds. So now you can really stay in the fight a little bit better because your reload ain't going to be so as punishing as it normally is. The Gelga ground type, its HP is increased from 15,000 to 16,000. Upper level has also increased at the same time. Speed is increased from 110 to 115. Good deal. Thruster is increased from 50 to 55. I feel like it could go to 60 and it would have been better. The reload for the grenade launcher has been shortened from 15 seconds to 13 seconds. Level 2 powers have been increased from 400 to 450. Upper level has been increased at the same time. And the Gatling gun for the level 2 sees its power increased from 115 to 125. The upper level increased at the same time. The Hama Hama keeps getting buffed, and it's already really good, so I'm surprised it's getting some more love. Level 3 unit attack has sees its ranged attack go from 43 to 50. Gross. Level 3 unit thruster is increased from 60 to 65. Heating for the 3-barreled beam gun has is shortened from 20% to 18%, and cooldown is also shortened from 1.3 seconds to 1 second. So you're going to be able to pop off quite a bit more shots with your main weapon. The triple mega particle cannon power has been increased from 1100 to 1200. Now, because it's a triple, don't forget you have to multiply that 1200 by 3. And that's your final damage number if you hit all 3 beams. Wired beam gun, pincer. Power is increased from 300 to 400. Remember, gotta multiply that by 3. So that if you hit, 6, wouldn't it? Because you're firing both hands, so that would be 6. So that you can do an upwards 2400 with that if you hit every single beam. And overheat has been shortened from 15 seconds just to 10 seconds, so you're going to be able to pop that a lot more. No changes to the mines. G-Line Full Custom. This is the last buff of the week, or the month. Its HP has increased from 16,500 to 17,500. Upper levels also increased at the same time. Speed has been increased from 110 to 115. Level 3 unit range attack has increased from 31 to 36. That's pretty good. Upper levels have been increased at the same time. Level 3 unit thruster is increased from 55 to 60. Upper levels of the unit has been increased at the same time. The small twin beam sabers, or scythes technically, cooldown has been shortened from 3.0 to 2.5 seconds. That's a nice change. And the shoulder beam cannons power is increased from 900 to 1,000, so 2,000 if you hit both the cannons. Upper levels increase at the same time, and stiffness after the weapon use is reduced. So a lot of good buffs. The Hama Hama just keeps getting stronger. It's like the 7th at this point. Like, they need to stop buffing the damn thing. It's too strong. There's never not a time I don't go, like, gross damage in the Hama Hama. And I'm not too sure how me and the Efert Schneid bounced, considering that our swings didn't even come close to touching each other. But yeah, a lot of good buffs this week, or this month. Quite excited to try some of them out. I kind of wish I had the level 2 Zeta, double Zeta. I don't, so won't be able to test those buffs out. But Yeah, I can't wait to try my full custom too, because full custom. I do like the design of it. I kind of don't like how close the cannons are to its head, because like if you bring those cannons down, they're only like a couple of inches forward of the head, so it looks like what like any beam emission when those cannons fire look like they would still graze the head of the full custom. So I find that amusing a little bit. You ain't getting away, Jacob Snowed, Gyogu Cannon. I'm on your booty, and I say no. Yeah, pretty much one comboed him. If the beam rifle was just like a smidgen stronger, I would have been able to one combo him. But yeah. The good thing about these bazookas, if you haven't noticed, is that they're really good at busting through maneuver armor because, you're hitting with two bazookas. Plus the G3, like, I just love its kit. You got the beam rifle, you got head Vulcans, you got two bazookas, you got a saber. Like, what more do you want? And it's got shield break mastery, so, like, this boy out here just fucking massive big dick energy at whatever cost you're at. Like, you can make it tanky, you can make it just DPS with range, you can make it DPS with melee, you can do some stupid shit when it comes to customizing the G3 Gundam. It's a very versatile suit at whatever you really want to do with it. So it's just a nice suit to use. Very easy to pick up. As you can see, I tend to run the beam rifle, and then follow up with the bazooka. And it's just I don't know. I feel comfortable in that combination first. And it seems to just work well. I remember how the G3 in the first game was a general, and it was an extremely powerful beam rifle suit, because with the Gundam rifle, the G3 can like 3-tap most suits at whatever cost it came in. It was kind of gross. But yeah, Left Nut took most of the scoreboard. I came in first, even though he cleared the scoreboard. I think I would have scored a little bit higher on the individual score if I had more assists, but I take what I can get. So yeah, good couple of matches in the G3. Don't sleep on it. Give it a whirl. It's really easy to use. Lead with the beam rifle into bazookas, and then neutral down, and then beam rifle, then down again. You're gonna look into some really nasty damage. But let's take a look at the patrons. We have Brad Markey, Shipper, Asriel, Dragon Spartan, Andy Gumnuggers, Jeff Dunclaff, Maverick, Momoka, Peter Strike, Oni Savage, Adam, Pseudosouls, Elimos, Steel Talon, Minty Robo, Mysteries Mercenary, Talamaeus, Phantom OC, Viscarian, Xenic Ghost, Kig, Bryson, Claudio, Christopher, Crusader Raven, Serena Dragon, Leo Coco, Xenic Shadow, NJ Bean, Streeter, Randhair, Destroyer, Sean, Living Dead, were David, RGM, which is a new patron, and Saltplaw Aki. I want to thank you guys for supporting me. It means a lot, and we shall talk to you guys later.